And now, back to Wake and stay with Stugotz. Go now. 7, 8, 6, 4, 5, 6, 4, 8, 3, 7.
It is Wake and Take here on 790 The Ticket. I have thoughts, I have opinions, I have notes. It is your job to get them out of me. 786-456-4837. That is 786-456-4837. Sure, I could just open up the microphone, give you my thoughts, my opinions, my takes. But that's not how we do it here on Wake and Take on 790 The Ticket. You got to call in, you got to ask the right questions. If you ask the right questions, I'll answer them. That's how we roll. I got no internet access. I'm just saying, you call a guy and you hear a cat meowing in the background, and I don't know if he's fixing anything. Anyway, I got plenty to get to, including the Family Feud. But first, we interview Guillermo.
Me?
Nice little Marlins team here.
They lost like 6-0 yesterday. What are you talking about?
Still a nice little team here.
It's fool's gold.
What do you mean it's fool's gold?
It's fool's gold. This is baseball, Stugotz. Don't you get it? This happens. They'll win like 4 in a row, and now they'll lose like 8 of 10, and then they'll win like 2 in a row, and then they'll lose like 7 of 8. It's baseball. This is how it works.
What do you think the record would be if Jeter didn't trade anyone away? Because I'm starting to lean towards Chris Cody, where you have to trust Jeter and the plan here. Because would the record be that much better if you had Ozuna, Yelich, and Giancarlo Stanton?
I don't know. How could you know that?
It's baseball, exactly. Exactly.
I don't understand this argument. So it doesn't matter who's on your team because it's baseball?
Yes.
Okay.
2003 Marlins, World Series, baseball.
What does that mean?
Yeah, they were not a great team. They were a team that was 10 games. They were a team that was 10 games below 500. They changed managers. Who was the manager? Torborg?
Jeff Torborg.
All right, they went to Jack McKeon, who hadn't managed in 1,000 years, and they go on to win a World Series. They call up Cabrera. They get some contributions there. I mean, it's baseball, man.
But they had... Wait, what are you talking... They signed a catcher in Pudge. They brought up 2 great prospects in Cabrera and Dontrell. The year before, they were like 2 games under 500, so they were a good team the year before. They just plugged in missing pieces. They traded for Ugueth Urbina, who was...
Yeah.
The point is that you don't know what's going to happen with Jeter.
That's the
and you
point.
came in after like a month and was like, he's the worst, he's terrible, when we haven't seen any of his moves pan out yet. Give it time, Billy.
You want me to just sit around for 4 years for it to either work or fail? No!
Just give it a couple months, maybe.
No!
My point is, it could start working next year.
Oh my God.
Baseball.
Are you taking stupid pills?
I've been taking them my entire life.
Next year, they're going to be good.
It's worked out for me.
He's going to overdose.
I mean, I'm going to...
You're in
Bill,
the
you want
middle
to
of
talk
a
some more? I'm
sentence.
trying to
How
think a
are
bite of a
you
kind
eating?
bar. I mean, baseball. Kind bar.
This is the height of Stugotz mailing it in, just eating on air. Billy, do my job is what he just... But first I interviewed
I'm doing
Billy,
radio here.
And the way that he does radio is just to say baseball.
It'll work next year.
I'm telling you. Hold up.
So what does working mean for you? Like, if it's going to work next year's going to be the playoffs?
I'm just saying, baseball. Anything can happen.
Stu, we should invent stupid pills and then sell them as like a gag gift.
I'm in. use me as the test case. Look, like it's worked for me, right? I'm sitting here next to Dan. I work for ESPN. I was just on Golic and Wingo. I'm doing HQ today. I mean, it's unbelievable. Sports Center tomorrow morning. It's amazing. Stupid pills have worked.
You didn't even shave for HQ, man. You didn't shave for highly questionable. You couldn't bother to shave for highly questionable.
It's on ESPN too.
Mike, he keeps complaining.
I'm only on when it's on ESPN.
Mike,
too.
I didn't even know that.
That's why Israel took off.
Okay, Mike. Honestly,
you should take off.
He's complaining about how few TV appearances he gets. Look at him. And this is after, Mike, this is after I've told him several times they've complained about how you look on the air.
What am I going to do?
He looked really, really rough this morning. And he did that thing where he just, literally just threw water in his hair for Golic and Wingo. And the angle that they used was not particularly flattering, where the sun's hitting half his face, but it was disastrous.
We got a bum so close to the top of the mountain at ESPN, just a total hobo.
I couldn't even look at myself. And here's the thing. I asked the guys, the TV producers, what's going on? They had me in a different position, different angle, different side of the table. They're blocking out the windows. I said, what's going on? They said, the damn sun. Dan always talks about we have a planning problem on this show. We live in Miami. We didn't plan for the sun.
But Stugotz,
we didn't plan for the sun.
You showed up after the segment had already started. You didn't give them any time to make any adjustments to anything.
8:05, that's when it starts every time. I was there. 8:03.
You can't say we have a planning problem when you show up late for your own hit.
Listen, I know how they do. They do off the top. They do what's trending. They take a couple of minutes, and then they get to me around 8:07, 8:08. So,
like the planning,
I got to be honest with you. It's a bit insulting.
The planning problem is do everything once I've arrived for me.
They get to you at 8:08 because you don't sit down till 8:03, and they need to test with you.
No
after
one in
they're
the
on
history
the
of the company behaves this way.
Listen, I showed up at 7:50 one day and waited till 8:08, and that's the last time I showed up at 7:50 again. Okay?
Well, that's good for him. That's good for him because television will sit around and make you wait for things just because they think they're television. Good for Stugotz making them do that.
I mean, you need a couple of minutes to throw some water in my hair, and that's it. Anyway, baseball. And stupid pills. I'm in on this idea. Business plan, COB today. 80-20 split my way.
Call them Smarties.
Love that.
That literally, Smarties already exist.
Do you like Smarties?
No.
I don't like those things, man. I am careening all over the place, and I love it. Bill, do you like Smarties? They make my mouth dry. I'm serious. Do you like Smarties? You know, the little candies, right? They come in like a little roll. You have plastic there, and then I don't like them. There's not a good flavor in there. In fact, white is the best flavor of them all. And it's not even that good.
It kind of tastes like you're eating chalk.
Exactly.
This is the worst start to a show we've ever had.
It's been fantastic. So anyway, Golic and Wingo, guys. I don't know what to do here. They want to challenge our show. And they can get this done. We can't. They can. We just got an email, followed up by a text. Email from Stanzik, text from Golic. They think they have enough weight, enough clout to get their show versus our show on Celebrity Family Feud. We have a problem.
That's where we jump the shark?
That's not the problem. 5 players can play. There are 7 people who are on a daily basis associated with this show. We need to eliminate 2 and also factor in we don't want to hurt Greg Cody's feelings. So I ask you guys, we'll go around the room here. Who are the 2? Family Feud. We want to win. I don't care if it's me and Dan. We need to eliminate 2.
You don't care if you're not participating on Family Feud.
I care, but I will roll with it, okay? Fat Chris, who do we eliminate? Got to get rid of 2.
I don't know. I'm great at the speed round, though. So I'm in.
So he's got to make the team.
Okay, you're great at the speed round.
I think it'd be great to do as interviews. I think it'd be good to conduct interviews here over the course of the show where he says he's great at it. Let's test it. Let's throw him.
What are your qualifications?
We should have tryouts.
I like that.
What are your qualifications?
Right now, it's just saying that he's great at it.
Yeah, I am. Oh, when they do it, I'm always ahead of them. I'm always like, bop, 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 right before they say it.
That makes him lead dog.
Yep.
It's tough going second, right?
Yeah, because you always say the most popular answer. And
Right. Right. Well, if
Because of how good you are, because you always say the most
That's right.
popular answer.
Listen, I'm telling you, Family Feud, you don't want to go after Chris Cody.
Is that right?
He takes all the good answers.
Okay. I don't, because he says so. All right.
You didn't answer my question, though.
That's important in Family Feud is answering the question.
We
Yeah.
draw straws.
No.
No, that's terrible.
No.
No,
I'm too nice for this game. I'm not doing this. I'm not picking two people to eliminate. Start with someone else.
All right, Guillermo, go ahead.
All right, Chris and Allison, they're out. Boom, done.
Well, but you're done. But what about Greg? Cody's still on the outside.
All right,
Because now we got 6 of us.
Roy, you're out. Done. Boom.
Woof.
Uh-oh.
That's now you put Family Feud in a position where it's going to be all white guys.
Yeah, it's just all we have to show how progressive we are.
Greg would be terrible at Family Feud.
Roy
Right.
has to be the head
We
of
can't.
the...
I mean, we have such a compared to Golick
Or
and
Allison.
Wingo, we're going to look so progressive by having our diverse cast up there, just organically.
That's
We
right.
can't eliminate the diversity.
That's a good point. I think Allison should be head of the table.
You know
I
what?
like when Mom is at the head of the table, where Mom's kind of starting things off, and Allison is the mom around the show.
How about this, though, Mike? You say you can't eliminate the diversity. I say we cut both Codys and a wiener, and boom.
Ow.
Then you have 3 Hispanics. You cut a guy with red hair. You cut a Jewish guy.
I cut all the white people out. That's what I did. Yes, to be
No.
maximum diverse.
I don't know if that's how it works.
No? Okay, my bad. I thought that was the role I was playing.
He thinks that we have redundant Hispanics is what's going on
Is
here.
that what happened?
Yeah.
Plus, we can fool all sorts of people into thinking we've got 3 whites.
We have roster duplication, is what you're saying?
Yeah, we got roster redundancy. We're OKC at Family Feud.
They're going to want Poppy, so that's going to be another
I
person.
forgot
that
about
we
Yeah, they
Poppy.
are.
I forgot about Poppy.
That's
Oh,
always
boy.
annoying.
Let's be real. This is going to be Golick and Wingo versus the Dan Patrick Show.
Yeah.
Or the actual Batard.
Yeah.
Ooh, I would watch
Wow.
that.
Izzy's going to be the 5th person, right? Unless it's on ESPN, too. It'll show up.
Ryan! I don't know how else to say this, so I'll just say it.
What is it, Linda?
I think we should see other people.
Are you breaking up with me? On a roller coaster?
Well, we do have a lot of fun. Maybe we should stay together.
An emotional roller coaster? Surprising. What's not surprising? How much you could save by switching to Geico.
I just need a little me time.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Dan Batard.
561, eat it!
Stugotz.
Eat it, 561.
This is the Dan Batard show with the Stugotz on the ticket.
I saw Mischievous is serving a ham solo. Clever. Yeah. Clever.
Wow.
Are you guys going to keep doing Wake and Take? You've got calls here. I don't think you took any calls during Wake and Take. Did you want to?
He's no longer taking calls. He always says he's going to take calls, and the last 18 shows he hasn't taken a call.
Is it just because? Oh, it's because the phone lines are over here, and he just doesn't. He's this lazy that he
No,
doesn't.
he's a pathological liar.
Well, there's that. But no, we normally do it for 3 segments. Eventually I get to the calls. I mean, we just...
When's the last time we did Wake and Take for 3 full segments?
I don't remember.
You want to do it today? I can fire up another rejoin, and we can just do all
Well, he
Wake
wanted
and
to
Take.
play Family Feud. He wanted to figure out a way to play Family Feud here.
Well, I want to test Chris's ability because Chris says speed round Family Feud. He's the best going right now. He's the best in the game. So I just figured maybe we try him out a little bit.
Well,
That's
this is all nice to talk about, but we all know it's going to be my dad, me, Mina, Pablo, and Bomani.
It's going to be the Levitards versus the Golicks. That's what it's going to be.
I don't want to do it. So I'm happy to bow out. Like, I will tell you happily that I will remove myself from this equation. I've gotten zero interest playing Family Feud against the goal.
Why wouldn't you want to do Family Feud? It's so fun.
Exactly.
Oh, I just don't like televised spectacle.
Oh, you killed it on Ninja Warrior. You're so good.
I don't think we're allowed to talk about that.
I didn't give any details, but you had so much fun doing that.
Just said you killed it. That's all. You don't like TV spectacles, huh?
Is there anything in your life you do like to do?
I mean, eating is good.
Your whole life has been on TV, but you don't like TV spectacles.
That was the joke, Stugotz.
Yeah, we get it.
That was the joke I was making.
Anyway,
And now,
I'll play for Team
back
Golick.
to Wake and Take with Stugotz. 786-456-4837. That's 786-456-4837. Stu wants to hear from you. 786 796-456-4837. What's on your mind? 796-456-4837. Have a question for Stu?
It's a good team.
796-456-4837. He's taking notes. 796-456-4837. But it is up to you to get them out of him. 796-456-4837. Call now. 796-456-4837. That's 796-456-4837.
I mean, you stroll into the Family Feud with Pablo and Bomani. That's a great team. I didn't even blame Dan. No, that's a great team. I would say if you were to put together a team,
they'd be terrible.
I don't think they'd
No,
be good
I think they'd be great. No, Bomani would be great. Are you out of,
I don't think so.
Are you guys out of your mind?
You know how it works? Yeah, they're too smart. They survey 100 common people like at a mall. These people are not going to get the right answers.
Maybe Pablo Bomani would be excellent. I'm telling you.
No, they have trouble thinking like stupid people.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you saying I'd be better at this than Bomani?
Amazing.
Look,
I don't see how we beat the goal.
If we could say,
put that on the poll, please. Who would be better? Right, the Golics. Maybe you're right. Who would be better at the Family Feud, me or Bomani? Put it on the poll.
The Golics, or are the Golics of Family Feud juggernaut, right? Because I imagine them being very good, and I'd like to counter them with just the wieners. I also think the best representation of our show would be to have on the big placard behind Stugotz's family, the wieners.
He wouldn't show up. You couldn't count on them. And also the wieners at this point.
Good. That'd be good for everybody involved. Everybody would get what they want on our show if the wieners played.
Wieners at this point aren't common folk either.
But one of them is. One of them.
Yeah. I broke.
Stugotz. Stugotz is still a common folk, isn't he?
Of course
no?
I am.
No.
Always have been, always will.
Kentucky Fried Chickens want to come out on that? What just happened? I don't understand.
Why are you calling for him?
I mean, you literally rolled your eyes when he called you a common person.
Oh my eyes at Dan for calling for the chickens. The chickens don't need to call. They come out on their own.
You got to back off from the chickens. Come on.
How many golf carts?
All right, we're sorry.
How many golf carts do you own?
How many golf carts?
License speakers on your golf cart. You live on the 16th hole.
All right, we're sorry. We're sorry.
Your back straight, man. The 8th hole.
You're all right. We're sorry. Hey,
I used to live on the back.
quit arguing with the chickens. The chickens win every fight. They're undefeated. Never low. And they'll come after anybody.
Oh, man. Who would be the best team if you were to put together a 5 for the Family Feud just at ESPN? You can't go outside. You got to stay inside. Who would be the best 5? I think Golik's definitely in that conversation.
Are we going to Are we going to test, though, Chris Cody? Do we have a way to do this on air? He says he's good at the speed round. We can just...
Yeah, I think we should get past speed rounds, and we should try Chris out. By the way, Mike, one big step forward for Team Banana Boat coming to Miami. It happened last night.
Yep.
You want Chris Paul to feel like he has no shot of winning a championship with the Rockets. And it's starting to feel like he has no shot at winning a championship with the Rockets. That's what you want if you're a Heat fan.
Oh, that's not where I was headed. I thought you were talking about the Phoenix Suns hire.
Oh.
Yeah. Loves Goran Dragic. Goran Dragic loves him.
So it's all coming together.
Oh, one contract off the books. Thank you for your service. Sorry Chris Bosh got sick. You were a warrior. Skedaddle.
But how about my theory? Chris Paul, Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo's coming here, by the way. It's a done deal.
You have him opting out of $28 million.
Regardless of anything else that happens, Carmelo's coming down here. What do you think of this?
Wait, Carmelo's coming down here no matter what, even if LeBron doesn't come down here.
Yes. I'm not saying it's a smart move or a good move. I'm just telling you what's going to happen. Not coming off the bench. Sam Presti doesn't want him. Sam Presti did not mention him by name in his season-ending press conference. He's done. I'm telling you. I know he can opt in, that whole thing. But he's not going to do it. Because Presti's going to tell him, listen, you're not playing. We don't want you around here. You can opt in. I'll pay you the $28 million. You're coming off the bench. And Carmelo doesn't want to do that. But Chris Paul feels very far away from a championship right now, doesn't he?
No.
Oh. What do you think?
Just because they lost one game last night?
He's a joke.
He's a joke. You think they're going to lose? You don't think they're going to win that series? You think they're going to lose to Utah?
I think they'll win that series in maybe, it's 6 or 7 games and then get blown out by the Warriors.
You have that series going 6 or 7.
I've been going 6 or 7, but what I'm saying is they're not good enough. So they're going to get to the Warriors, and the Warriors are going to beat them in 5. And Chris Paul is going to feel very far away from winning a championship, and he's going to feel like the only way he can win a championship is by teaming up with LeBron James.
He can do that in Houston still.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. I don't think he wants to do it there, though. So you have LeBron going with Chris Paul and James Harden? LeBron's not going to.
Are you ever going to take calls?
Do we have some?
There's some good ones here. Yeah, I'm looking at some good ones.
Why don't you choose one first?
Brian, you're on with Stugotz on Wake and Take. Go ahead, Brian.
Yes, Stu. Would you rather lose all your fingers or 2 feet in height?
So would you rather lose
3 feet
all
tall,
your fingers or 2 feet in height? I mean, well, everyone would then become a little person, or just about, except for Shaq, who would then just become your size.
Right.
But, I mean, if you're 2 feet in height means would you rather be a little person or lose all your fingers in terms of going through life? That's an interesting would you rather.
It is. These sausage fingers are such an important part of
your arsenal.
Yeah. I mean, they're everything. I think I'd rather lose the fingers, though.
It's a tough question.
What would you do?
I don't know.
How tall are you?
I am 6'4", 6'3".
So 4'3".
I'd be 4'3". I'd be. Oof. I mean,
this is a no-brainer, guys.
Yeah, but I'd
have all your fingers.
Yeah, but I'd be 4'3". You know what? I got to go 4'3". I'll go 4'3", but man, I'm gonna have a little person complex. Stugotz can't go 4'3".
I'd be 3'5".
I know he'd be going. Yes, this Stugotz would be 3'5". The 2 feet is what makes it hard.
You don't have a lot of feet.
You could wear lifts though,
but you can stay the mischievous 9-year-old forever at that height. You've been able to pull it off till 44 years old.
Yeah. All right, I'll keep the fingers. 3'5" it is. Who else do we have there? Is a Rash on there? Or?
Fullback, he is not.
There's a fullback on?
Fullback, you're on 790 and Stugotz and Wake and Take. Go ahead, fullback.
Yes, sir. Hey, Stu.
Yo.
Which women's college basketball team ended UConn's 11-100 game win streak?
All right, thanks for the call, Rob Conrad. Man. UConn. 2 years ago.
You said you'd never forget it. That winning that game means more than winning the championship because Stugotz
at the time it did.
Would remember forever the maker of that shot and the team that she played for. We're going to get far enough removed from this that Stugotz is going to think it was about the UConn men's team.
I think we're there. Notre Dame?
No.
It was either South Carolina or Mississippi State.
It was one of those two.
50-50 chance.
You want to guess?
The Gamecocks.
No.
They won the national championship, I think.
Bobby, you're on with Stugotz on Wake and Take. Bobby, go ahead.
Yes, usually supplements are taken in pairs. So if you're going to take stupid pills, try to take some type of like courage and creatine form when you go in the Family Feud and try to do it against the commissioner of MLB baseball since you started becoming soft as bun since you had him last time on the show. And when the hell is Tim Meadows going to be the Kentucky Fried Chicken Colonel?
Who?
I have fast money questions.
Let's do it.
Do you really?
Yeah, we need 20 seconds on the clock.
20 seconds on the clock.
Hold the phone.
I'm so excited.
The clock starts once he finishes reading the first question.
Okay, I have a timer.
I've got one too.
All right, here we go.
Let's make sure we've got all our time.
Your timekeeper?
Yeah. Well, we could all keep time. It's fine.
All right, so you start as soon as I finish reading the first question.
As soon as you finish, I will start it. All right.
All right, Chris, ready?
Ready.
100 people polled. Most popular answers on the board. Name your favorite month of the year.
December.
Tell me the name of a famous comic strip animal.
Pass.
Name the month you start looking forward to Christmas.
November.
Name a meat that shrinks when you cook it.
Chicken.
Tell me the age people learn the facts of life.
7.
Tell me the name of a famous comic strip
Time!
animal. Poop.
You passed on the second one,
Passed
man.
on the second one after claiming excellence.
Comic strips.
You have a pass.
Hold on, Mike.
Snoopy, man.
You have a pass.
How many did he get?
Unbelievable. What a source of shame. I'm so sorry for you. That right there is the reason I don't want to do the Family Feud. It's not because I hate the television spectacle. It's because I fear I'm going to look like an idiot.
I think I also said that people learn their life lessons at age 7.
Yeah. The facts of life, I think, is like the birds and the bees, which 7 is very early for that, Chris.
Do you have the number one answers to those
I have the scores here. So name your favorite month of the year. Chris said December. Number one answer, 37 points.
Nice. Good start. But that pass is going to hurt you.
Yeah, but he left Snoopy open for the next person. He did, to get a number one answer.
That's right.
Tell me the name of a famous comic strip animal. He passed, so that's 0.
All right.
That's $2.
So he's got...
He has 37. Are you asking? He has
that's another $2.
So
yeah, thanks.
All right. Name the month you start looking forward to Christmas. He said November. Number one answer, 45 points.
Oh,
wow, Chris.
You got 83. That's it, though.
That's easy question.
83 is a good score. You're
Name a meat that shrinks when you cook it. He said chicken. That's 0 points.
It does shrink, though. I cook chicken all the time.
No, it does.
But it's poultry.
But the grilled chicken breast, they do
I don't
shrink.
think of chicken as meat.
Number one answer is hamburger / ground beef. Then tell me the age people when they learn the facts of life. He said 7.
0. That's also going to get a 0.
That is... Yeah, that's 0 points.
Since Allison's not in here, we should have her do it and see if she can add up to 200.
Yeah, we had her in a soundproof booth.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, let's try this.
We'll do it with Allison.
Wait, so what's the total that Chris has right
Chris,
now?
83?
82.
That's not bad, Chris.
I mean, we got 3 zeros. That's not good.
Yeah, but he gave the second person a chance.
Okay, we'll see.
3 zeros, and I still got 82.
Well, you shouldn't be proud of that performance.
I'm proud of you.
Don Batard.
You really are of the impression that all of South Florida and good parts of America are huddled around their transistor radio just to hear your opinion on things, aren't you?
Yes, in Europe, too.
Stugotz.
Don't listen to anything Stugotz says.
This is the Don Batard Show with the Stugotz on the ticket.
This has the possibility to have some fun in it because Allison can now speak freely. Allison and Stugotz have some sandpaper in their relationship. Stugotz right now, as he sits here next to us, is dealing with like Disney-type issues, passcodes, corporate behavior, and Allison is handling this for him or trying to help him with it. And she's got some bitterness here because, as you know, you may or may not know, Allison is my full-time assistant, and Stugotz fired her. And Stugotz tries to use her more than I do. And so you could see where that would create some tensions in his relationship with Allison. So Stugotz is in here right now on the phone dealing with one of these places that needs fingerprint IDs and eye scans and his voice and access to all his identity. And so, Allison, this allows you to come in here.
Or just basic facts,
right,
like his birthday.
Right, and he's getting everything wrong. He doesn't know anything.
I mean, this guy is the worst. The worst. If you have an ailment, Dan, Stugotz secretly the next day, not secretly, has the same ailment. Yeah. You have a stomach ache, Stugotz tomorrow. I really have a stomach ache.
I'm feeling something coming on, buddy.
Dan has the flu, Stugotz has the flu. You need glasses? He's going to need glasses very, very, very soon. Your password was screwed up yesterday? All of a sudden, Stugotz is like,
weird.
I mean,
it is weird.
It
is weird. That part is weird. Also, Mike mentioned that he is now searching for a day off, having learned that I have a day off. So is he just, I mean, I'd like him to have a rebuttal right now, but he can't because he's dealing with one of those nightmare phone calls where they can only talk to you and you're stuck in a labyrinth. Here, hold on a second. Can you put that person on hold and just give us a quick update? Because Allison is scorching you right now. If you want to just give us 10 seconds of thoughts on air as you talk to this phone customer service person.
Well, she's scorching me as well. She said, "What do you not understand about how passwords work?" And I'm like, I've used the same password every single day since I've been here. And it's not working
It's
today.
impossible. It has to be you keep saying it's a variation of the same password. It has to change. Mandatory. 90 days. It's impossible.
I make minimal changes to it.
Can you ask this person whether they're willing to come on air, the person you're talking to? Because I'd like to hear what you've been dealing with this person, if they've ever gotten such rudimentary questions. Like when a person who works in customer service is saying, what don't you understand about passwords?
Hold on, I think we're on to something.
It's IT. That's a fun.
This is the third time he had me call, too. This morning he was like, my password, again. So I called. I'm on hold for 20 minutes because it takes a while. And this is what he does. I'm on the phone holding because I'm a jerk. And he says to me, I got to go to my car. I'm like, so what do I do when they look? He's looking at me and he walks away.
Hold on one second, ma'am. Listen, I'm a busy guy. Okay? I had Golic and Wingo this morning. I got HQ on ESPN2, and what I needed to do in between when you were on the phone was go up to my car and get the suits that I brought for HQ on ESPN2 today. Okay, because Israel couldn't make it. Yep, we're all set. I am in. No, you are. Listen, you're an angel. Okay. Despite what this Allison says, you are an angel, okay? Thank you very much for your help. I'm back in. Okay, you too, bye. We're back.
So how do we encapsulate what Allison had to say about Stugotz so he can have a rebuttal?
Can you write down that password first? Because you're just going to lose this again.
Yeah. I don't know. Write it down.
Do you have a rebuttal yet for the allegations?
Trying to remember my password, man.
Allison, call her back.
Who's my best friend? Allison, I need her. Security questions. I'm serious. I'm not security questions.
Are we going to play the second half of Family Feud? Allison was not in a soundproof booth. She was simply handling this stuff for Stugotz, but she didn't hear what we were doing on air.
Baselli 71. Capital B.
You know what?
Mic on?
What are Stugotz's passwords? Send them to us at Levitard Show because Baselli 71 is absolutely the first one I'd try. Was he number 71?
I hope so.
I don't think he was. Allison, we're going to play Family Feud with you?
2 L's?
Sure.
All right, so you have 20 seconds. Here we go.
Well, she has 25 because she goes second.
What? Did America get dumber? That used to be 15 and 20 seconds.
I think it's 20 and 25 now.
I think it's a good improvement. I always felt like the person who had 15 seconds was at a severe disadvantage.
When did they make that change? I remember Family Feud being 15 seconds, 20 seconds.
It took Steve Harvey a little bit longer.
Is it everybody? Is it Steve Harvey?
Steve's very lenient with the rules, by the way. Like, he'll give people extra time if he feels like they have an answer coming.
Me extra time.
You, all 3 zeros over there. All 3 zeros.
4 points.
So here we go. Here we go with Allison. The same question, but please get an answer to that question for me. Like, when did it change from 15 to 20 seconds? Because that might be the point where we can say, see, that right there is where America got dumber.
All right, Allison, welcome back.
Thank you. Is this after you kicked me out and now you're asking me back?
If you hear an that means it was the same answer and say something else.
Yes, thank you. That's very important because we were about to get fouled up there.
Pretty certain there's 3 of those where she's not going to give the same answer.
Right. You're okay on 3 of them where you're not likely to give the same answer.
Allison, how do you think your teammate did? You have to get to 200 points. How do you think your teammate did?
Who's my teammate?
Chris is your teammate.
I don't know. Don't care.
All right, he got 82 points, so you need 118.
Yeah, 118. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Land the plane,
seconds.
Billy. Let's go.
All right. Name your favorite month of the year.
November.
Tell me the name of a famous comic strip animal.
I mean, I'm passing.
Name the month you start looking
back?
forward to Christmas.
November.
Go again.
October.
Name a meat that shrinks when you cook it.
Hamburger.
Tell me at the age at which people learn the facts of life.
16.
Name a famous comic strip animal.
Comic strip animal.
Hey, that's still good.
I think she got it. I think she's there.
You think so? I don't know.
Oh, no. The hamburger's going to help her.
Hamburger
helper.
boost.
And 16.
Help her, hamburger.
And
Hamburger
16.
helper.
And 16.
And 16. 16 was a good answer.
16 was a good answer.
Yeah.
All right.
Good answer. Good
Name
answer.
your
Facts of life at 16?
I thought 13 was like the facts of life here.
16 sounds old. 7 was crazy. I mean, I don't know what the hell was going on in the Cody family. I know your father wasn't telling you anything about anything at 7 years old.
All right, name your favorite month of the year. She said November, right?
Yes.
All right, that's 0 for you.
Wow.
All right, famous comic strip animal, 0 again.
Woof.
Didn't say anything.
Woof.
Uh-oh.
Well, we're out. We're
Name
done.
a month of the year you start looking forward to Christmas. You said November, but Chris said that, so then you said October.
Second best answer.
That was 33 points.
Nice.
They're doomed, though. They're doomed. They can't get there.
Name a meat that shrinks when you cook it. You said hamburger.
Give it to me.
Number 1 answer,
Give it to me.
42 points.
All right.
Wow.
You need a mere 60 points here on the last one.
And then you said, well, how many points do they need? 60 points?
Something like that. 56.
All right, you said, tell me the age people learn the facts of life. You said 16.
Oh.
Now you pause for suspense.
Yeah, but you can't. It doesn't matter. We've lost already.
3 points.
Now, don't anybody look at Steve Harvey. He's walking off the set. Leave him alone.
160 is no slouching score for us.
That's not good.
It's not terrible, though.
It's not good.
No, we
not
can have a
good.
team beat you.
You guys are
Roy,
out.
you want to do this with someone?
Yeah.
Roy and Stugotz?
All right, let's
go.
Roy, all right, ready?
All right, 20
Wait,
seconds.
I have to
Roy.
go to. Do I have to leave the room
Yeah,
here?
You have to go to a
listen.
soundproof booth.
Why don't you just call IT again?
A lot of people are guessing Brile 666.
What is Stugotz's passcode is great. Really is. All right, Guillermo, are you going to ask these of Roy or?
Yeah, I can ask him.
And they're new questions, I assume.
New questions, yes.
Okay. The thing that also changed, you're asking 6 questions. Family Feud used to be 5. Is that where the time change came from?
No, it's 5 questions, but they keep skipping.
That's fine.
Okay.
All right, ready, Roy?
Yes.
Besides toothpaste, name something in a tube.
Cookie dough.
Tell me something specific that kids want new for the first day of school.
Clothes.
Name a place where reservations get messed up.
Restaurants.
Name a country that produced many famous writers.
The United States.
Name an appliance with a temperature control.
Oven.
Right.
Yeah, good answer, Roy! Oh, I got over 100 there. Absolutely.
All right, you want to know your scores?
Yes, Stugotz is going to foul this up, right, in a spectacular fashion. It's going to be
The old
glorious.
okey doke that
All
your
right, so
teammate
Roy's
Stugotz.
going to get to 180 here, and then and they're going to end up with 164. It's going to be very confusing.
All right, name something besides toothpaste that comes in a tube. You said cookie dough. That's 0.
Exotic answer.
That's
Right.
I thought that was a good answer.
Yeah, it was a good answer, but yeah, no, 0.
Tell me something specific kids want for the first day of school. You said clothes, right?
Good answer. Good answer.
Yeah, 23 points.
Number 1?
No, it's number 2. Name a place where reservations get messed up. I don't know what you said for that. What did you say for that? Restaurant? Ooh, 26 points.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Name a country that produced many famous writers. You said the U.S., right?
That's close enough.
26 points. Name an appliance with temperature control. You said oven, right?
That's a great answer.
36 points.
All right.
Guys, listen to me, okay? I cannot wait till Stugotz gets buzzed on authors and goes United States and then is asked for a second country. All right, we can't get to that moment in the show fast enough.
He may just pass right away when he's asked about authors.
He's like,
Peter King.
I cannot
What country is
get
Peter
to this
King from?
fast enough. Okay, are you ready?
Took a long
Stugotz is
time.
always ready. Stugotz, Roy crushed it. How many points does he have?
I
there?
believe Roy got 111.
Wow,
All right.
Roy, man.
Nice
Good
job, Roy.
Good
Nice
job.
job.
All right, ready,
Long
Stu?
time. I don't know
Now
what you guys are
Stugotz
up
has
to, man.
25 seconds. No, we're not trying to trick you on anything.
Filing papers.
No.
I gotta write down. I gotta write things down.
That's going to slow
That's
you
gonna
down.
take
You
you
don't
down.
need
All
to
right,
write
let's
anything
go.
down.
I'm ready
You
to
have
go, man.
25
All right, ready,
seconds.
Stugotz?
Yep.
Besides toothpaste, name something in a tube.
Name something in a tube. Oh man, that's a tough one. Pass.
Tell me something specific that kids want new for the first day of school.
First day of school. Pens.
Name a place where reservations get messed up.
Hotels.
Name a country that produced many famous writers.
The United States of America.
No,
Italy.
name an appliance with temperature control.
The oven.
Time.
I got it.
You wasted 10 seconds repeating the first question.
Not only he wasted 10 seconds doing the radio show trick of just repeat what you heard a second ago to buy time for yourself.
He's incapable of doing anything else.
I got stoved on that.
I thought there was a good chance that you were going to spend the entire time allotted on the first question.
That was a tough one, too.
I thought we were going. I thought that we were all on the same page, and we were going to spend a minute and 15 seconds waiting for Stugotz's first answer.
What's your favorite Italian author?
No, that's the other thing.
I read all the books.
That's what we were laughing about when you came in. We said he's going to say United States. He's going to get buzzed, and whatever he says after that is going to be uproarious.
All right, name something besides toothpaste that comes in a tube. That was 0 points for you.
What was Roy's answer?
He said cookie dough. 0.
Oh, nice.
Tell me something that kids want new for the first day of school. You said pens.
Yes.
That's 0, but pencils are 4, so maybe 4. Name a place where reservations get messed up. You said hotel, 35 points. Country with famous author. You said Italy.
Number one answer.
That's 3 points. And then an appliance with temperature control, you said stove. That's what Roy said. And then time ran out, so you got 0 for that.
149 total.
Still in the lead.
No, you're not. Roy just had a 111. Oh, your team is in the lead.
Thank you.
Okay, but not you. 3-0.
No thanks to you.
No,
I mean, I've read all Adam Vinatieri's books.